Well, all right. This is the COVID-19 edition
of the
Fotobug.
Fotobug.
I never thought I would have to say that, and God, I hope I never have to say it again.
This is basically we're going to be talking about
what to do.
You can do.
You're stuck at home, I assume. I know there's a few essential
You're
people.
going a little crazy. Your family's going a little crazy.
Yeah.
What can you do? Well, we have some ideas.
You want to start?
Well, let's start with the yard and around the house. Doesn't matter where you are. If you have snow on the ground, if you don't, unless it's just pouring rain or something where you just can't get outside, try around there in the yard and the garden. Yep. There may be plants, there may be flowers, beautiful things to take pictures of. Grass, snow, sand, mulched areas. Come on, you've got all kinds of areas that lend themselves to interesting, innovative photography. And of course, the critters out there in your yard.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that says people can't go outside your house, even those people that are.
No, it's just inclement weather may stop you from going out, but otherwise.
Yeah, they just don't want you going out to the shopping centers, to malls, to the beach,
right,
etc. And I think most of the state national local parks are closed, but certainly you could find things around your house. One of the things I found that we were kind of surprised is we've got a screech owl. It's nesting in an oak tree right out.
Right.
So we hope to keep an eye on that, and we'll bring you some photos.
Hopefully you have some little baby owls coming up.
Yeah, well, some other things are hardscape items, bed borders, walkways, sidewalks. Look for cracks, maybe look for abstracts in those.
But also, this is something for the kids. Give them a sidewalk. Have them draw a highway. Put miniature, like matchbox cars, things like that. Make miniature scenes. This can keep the whole family going for a while. Take pictures of it all.
Yep.
I mean, it's something that you can really have some fun with. And
the chalk washes right off, so it's not going to be permanent.
So the chalk art captures, things of that nature are always fun. And of course, once you finally, and getting outside is good because you got ultraviolet, you get a little vitamin D that you can use. Those are all healthy things. So if you can get out and get a little sunlight and fresh air, it's always good.
Yep.
If you're having to stay in the house for whatever reason, or alternating between being outside and being in the house, let's talk about what we can do in the house, John.
Yeah, well, why not family portraits?
Exactly.
You got a camera, you're a photographer. Even though you don't do portrait photography, here's a chance to push the boundaries a bit.
Sure.
Theme photos.
Right. Come up with a theme for the family. Let everybody get ready for it.
Dress up as theme characters.
Right. TV or movie characters.
Yeah, in fact, maybe you want to try to emulate a popular movie poster.
Right.
Or TV.
Actually pose for it and then create the rest of the poster in Photoshop.
Yep.
And of course, go into the Halloween costumes, mix and match some stuff, come up with some really weird, unusual, funny, goofy. Those are always fun. And like I said, it can keep you and your family. Sports themes, big one. But different sports themes.
Just because the football,
themes,
baseball, all the games right now are on hold.
Yeah, this is supposed to be opening day, but that's all right. You can have your own version of opening day. If football, hockey, anything that you want to do, if you have the clothes for it, wear it.
How about outrageous formal attire?
All right, here's an idea. Outrageously formal. You wear a tuxedo top with a bathing suit.
Yep.
That's outrageously formal. Try to come up and the most outrageously formal outfit you can and take pictures of it.
Get crazy. Yeah, raid the closets. Yeah, miniature scenes.
Right.
Set up little. You've got the kids that have these what do you call it? Little toy soldiers or
the ones the different movie characters.
Even Lego. I mean,
Lego.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
things. You
things.
got a ton of stuff that you can set up for miniature scenes. You've seen the program that's Lego Masters. Come up with your own version of that and take great scenes of it. You can even do fly-throughs with the camera to try to get the effect. Listen, this is when you can really play with effects. And if you haven't done it before, come up with your own way of doing it. I mean, let's face it, most lenses nowadays are stabilized.
Yeah.
So you can do movement. If you have a GoPro or something like that, you can do some really cool scenes.
Critical has a chance to go out and practice your macro skills.
The home version is what we'll call that, critter close-ups.
And I've got something that I set up here. I'm going to show you this here real quick. I just set up, it's a real quick setup, just a light under a glass table I had. Set up some of these glass bead marbles that you use for the little planters that a lot of people have around the house. Marbles, forks and spoons, anything. Use your imagination.
Right. Another thing you can do is something called picture stories, where you actually have the family come up with a storyline, and you have to do the photographs to match. Now that's a little tricky, and for some people it might get a little bit seem too difficult. So you can flip it the other way. Take a series of photo captures and have your family, especially the kids, make up a story to go with each photo and string the story together. It turns into the never-ending story, and it can be quite funny or fun or educational even. You can go through photos that you already have and display them in random order. That's another way to do the stories.
Yeah, a lot of times you can show these on your TV set, connect it with HDMI, or if you got a Chromecast, chance to go through some of those old photos.
That or zany captures. Yeah. See, it's almost like Pictionary with pictures.
Yep.
Where you're actually having them guess a theme or come up with something.
You can make up stories as
you
go in
So
there.
come on, you can spend a lot of time doing that and have a lot of fun doing it.
This is also a good chance for you to learn and improve on your software skills. Brush up on Photoshop, Lightroom, or whatever you happen to use.
If you've just downloaded some of the newer projects, say Luminar, On1, Topaz Labs, get in there and really spend some time getting good with it. So now when you're ready to use it down the road, you're going to be an ace. You're going to be really good with it.
Try new techniques. Turn photos into works of art. Even if you're strictly against that kind of thing, go ahead and give it a try anyway.
Try it out. Play with all those filters that you got sitting in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Why not? Or whatever you use for your picture manipulation.
Yeah, take pieces of film or photos that you got and build to make a new scene out of them.
Right. You could try masking techniques.
Masking and cutting out.
Right. So that's a lot of fun to try to do and build collage or a picture that's a composite.
Yep.
That's another thing that you can play with.
It's also a great time to take lessons online like YouTube.
Udemy.
Like the Fotobug, Udemy, Linda, Kelby Training. There's a lot of them out there.
Even the one we talked about earlier, which is giving free lessons.
Yes.
So.
And
non-photography.
Non-photography skills. I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily
learn to
about
juggle.
photography. Yeah, learn
you
to
can
juggle.
take tennis balls and learn to juggle.
I've picked up the guitar, and I'm using this time now to practice more on the guitar. Go
and
read a book.
Exactly. I have my drums at home as well as where I usually practice with my friends. I've got my set at home and I play on those. Can work on different things. If there was something the nice thing about with music, the computer, it becomes a studio.
Yep.
I have a multi-track studio, so I can lay down tracks and we can send it back and forth. It's great because even though we can't be in the same place at the same time, we can do musical projects together.
Yep, and you can always go fall back and watching a movie or TV series. So
let's face it, folks. Break out the board games, the puzzles. By the way, a lot of the different, like Hulu and Netflix, is opening up some of the stuff they would normally charge you for and saying, we're going to make some of these things free. You can do watch parties through Netflix right now. They have a special thing that you can set up.
Together. Virtual parties these are. They're not really in together.
No. That's why it's a watch party, because you're doing it virtually over the online, and it's kind of cool because you can watch together and I guess make comments, different things like that. So these are different things you can do. Yes, photography is a great thing, but there's only so many hours in a day you may want to do that. Flip that around with other things, but you'll be surprised. Some of your other family members may pick up an interest in photography. It's a good time to let them learn some of those different things that you do, and just try to have fun.
I have a deal for you. Now, we've been trying to get people to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thank you for all that have and those who have commented. So what I'm going to do is I have the Fotobug macro book. It's an ebook. It's about 24 pages. And I'm going to give it away for free. All you have to do is go out and subscribe to the YouTube channel and then leave me either a comment on one of our videos, actually on this video. I don't want to be searching through all other videos. Comment on this video, said I want that free ebook, or send me an email at jim@thefotobug.com. I'll put that down here. And I will send you a link so you can download this free macro book, and it covers everything. I mean, it's just got basic macro techniques. It's got lenses, how to do macro with the lenses you already got. It's got special flash techniques, lighting techniques. I mean, it's pretty complete. So, and it's not going to cost you a penny.
And let me challenge each and every one of you. When you come up with something that you've done, share it.
Yes, do.
Share it, please. we will feature that.
Put them on our Facebook page.
Put it on the Facebook page. Some really cool ones. We'll try to see if we can include them on the next podcast.
Yep.
So let's see what we can do. Let's keep it going, folks. Let's keep it a community, even though we can't be in the same place at the same time. Mm-hmm. Let's keep the community together.
Yeah, we will all get through this, and we will soon be able to go back and follow our routines. But here's a special chance to do something a little bit beyond the ordinary. So, I have nothing else to add in there. You, I'm sure, have ideas. Please leave them in the comments sections if you do. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be sure to let me know if you're interested in and want that macro book.
Okay.
All right.
So, that was the last word by Jim.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was.
Okay.
Goodbye.